AMD Zen 5 is disappointing. It's not a secret that AMD's latest 9000 series CPUs are just a rebranded version of their wildly popular 7000 series CPUs. Yes, they do have some interesting ideas, but it is overshadowed by its lackluster performance. But for last few days, AMD has been trying to tell people that it isn't their fault that Ryzen 9000 series CPUs aren't scaling well in desktop application and games. It's Windows' fault. In the latest community update, they said a lot of things. To sum it up, people are not using Zen 5 CPUs properly, because to use it properly, you have to set up your Windows in a special way so that you have less security and more administrative privileges, so that you can enjoy the 5% performance improvement. Now, I know if a CPU architecture has 16% IPC improvement over their last generation, that doesn't directly means that that particular architecture going to perform 16% better in all applications. But that also doesn't mean that 2 to 5% performance improvement, which can round it up as a margin of error while costing more than their last generation. And now that Windows' insider preview of the 24H2 build is out, and Hardware Unbox tested the Ryzen 7 9700X and the 7700X in both the 23H2 build and the 24H2 build of Windows, and the result shows that this new update brings 10% performance improvement on average. So hooray, let's buy the Zen 5 CPUs and update our Windows to the latest build of 24H2 when the stable version rolls out in October or November, right? Well, no, it's not all sunshine and rainbows for AMD as much as they want it to be. If you own a Zen 4 CPU and update your Windows to the 24H2 build, you will see 11% performance improvement in gaming. And if you compare both CPUs, the 9700X and the 7700X on the latest build 24H2, the 9700X is just 2% faster compared to 7700X. So even though the performance improvement of 9700X increased to a significant level, so as 7700X is. And that makes it a complete zero-sum game. Sure, the Windows update fixed the Zen 5 CPUs, but it didn't make it better than Zen 4. And the 7800X 3D is still the gaming champ, and it still goes on sale regularly, which makes it a no corner cut gaming CPU. And while we are talking about price, AMD has already started cutting the price of Zen 5 CPUs because they need to. Without a cheaper price tag, they can't sell these CPUs. They have to make a scenario where if someone is looking to buy a CPU, they see the price difference between the 7000 series and 9000 series, and the difference is little to none. So if they are going to buy a AMD CPU, why not buy the latest generation rather than the old generation? Not because of the performance improvement, but because the price difference is not there. And yes, there is a chance AMD could lead their customer to this situation by increasing the price of 7000 series, but let's just not speculate. And yes, if you are already on 7000 series CPUs, you don't need to upgrade to 9000 series to see the performance improvement. You just need to update your Windows, and voila, you can enjoy 10 to 11% performance improvement. All thanks to AMD though, and all the verdict stays the same. Even if you are on an older generation of Ryzen, you still don't need to buy, you shouldn't buy the 9000 series. Buy the 7000 series CPUs because they will offer you much better value. And all these tests were done by Hardware Unbox. They tested 40 different games on both CPUs using both Windows build. And let me tell you, it's not an easy job. So I have linked down their video in the description, and do go check it out. They are also going to test Intel CPUs to test that is this performance improvement only limited to AMD CPUs or not. Just like you are not limited by a short attention span, because you made this far of this video, and if you liked it, hit the like button. If you haven't, feel free to dislike. Let me know in the comment section why you didn't like this video. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And if you want to subscribe, well, do it by here. And there's Akash, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.